Hit the like, hit subscribe, and hit that notifications bell. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Welcome back to the Xenophobic.73 channel, and this is Doctor Who Now and Then. This is season 11, and this was episode 4, Arachnids in the UK. If you haven't seen these videos before, this is basically taking the transmission episode that was aired back in the day of the original transmission of season 11. I go back and relook at the critiques that I gave after original transmission and re-critique them again to see either if I was too harsh or was I on the ball, or have my opinions changed about certain aspects of that episode. So this was Arachnids in the UK. This was October 10th, 2018, and this was episode 4. So if you watched the episode in question and then stuck around to see my review on YouTube, you would have originally seen what I said, which was this.
It seemed quite promising. The spiders CGI, no practical effects, but the CGI was realistic. You could see the fine hairs on the models, and they did look realistic in the low light. It did look promising around halfway through. Spoiler alert, unfortunately I can't do it any other way. We got to the hotel and it all just went a bit weird, you know. The story was unresolved. We had a guest appearance now from the character who plays Big in Sex and the City. Very linear, underused, wasn't really explained. The story was very weak. It sort of had a good premise. It sort of had a sort of John Pertwee, the Green Death sort of aspect about the spiders, with the aspect of them being mutated. And this particular hotel happened to be built on sort of a coal mine that was inhabited by spiders. Coal mine spiders, I don't know. There was one point in the story where they were trying to escape the spiders and going down towards the lower part of the building, where he had a panic shelter, and then there was a boarded off exit or entrance with the words "Do not go any further. Cause of death." I mean, if it was such a hush operation, why would you have a boarded door that's accessible? Why would you have it turning up? So you've got 3 members of staff that are on the scene, populated by man-eating spiders coming up from a coal mine. It's good premise, but ultimately all together and just not tied together well enough to be a cohesive story. And again, at the end of it, we don't really have a full resolution on the story. 1 minute we see the single last spider in the ballroom overwhelmed by the manager who shoots it with a gun, and then suddenly the next fade to black, and the next minute you've got the final scene where the doctor's taking on the 3 companions and the fact they won't stay. So again, it's...
So, did you think I was a little harsh? You can feel free to air your comments in the comment section and be honest, as I have been. It's the only way to be. I did solitaire a new one a little bit because, as I said, it did herald back and did remind me of John Pertwee's The Green Death, as I said. Probably a little bit overzealous with the fact that it did have a conclusion as such. But maybe not in the way that we would hoped. I think probably it was rushed a little bit. There was a section in, again spoilers, where the spiders were ultimately, the spiders' offspring were ultimately lured into a panic room to which incendiary devices had been placed. From that point of view, the offspring were destroyed, and then obviously the mother spider having difficulty breathing because obviously due to its gargantuan size, the doctor wanted to kill it as humanely as possible, and then obviously then the hotel's manager, played by Chris North. You'll find in my videos I do forget, because I'm doing it completely unrehearsed and off the cuff. I do tend to forget the actor's name. So yeah, Chris North, who was big in the Sex and the City movies and series, shot the spider, killing it. So obviously not the plan that the doctor wanted, being to kill it so quite as humanely as possible. So yeah, it sort of did have a conclusion to me, because I was the first one experienced it, and obviously watching it back a second time, you know, with kid gloves, it actually made more sense than I originally thought. So yeah, I suppose it does gain a few points on my side, because it was a bit more cohesive than I actually originally said. So yeah, as I said, the whole point of these videos is to critique then and now, and yes, I sort of so yeah, that was episode 4, then and now, and that was Arachnids in the UK. Hope you enjoyed it. Looking back at it again, if you are new to these video sections, this is the 4th one. I will leave the previous 3 episodes link in the description, so you may check out those as well. And thanks very much for watching. See you on the next one.